Okay, wow, I tell you today, damn jam, I almost late, okay? Especially like the traffic light at Cheetah there, oh my god. I don't understand why everyone's stuck there. But yeah, freaking jam.
Okay, ready.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay. Hey guys, so today we're checking out the latest flagship from OPPO. This is the OPPO Find X3 Pro. Now, if you've seen reports or rumors online, you already know that this phone has a slightly unique design. So we're just gonna unbox this and see what it's all about. Alright, so we're just gonna open up the box. Silver grey box, and inside it's all black, and I am expecting the usuals. There should be a phone case. Ooh, okay, there's a blue phone case here with a slightly trypophobic design, I say, but we'll put this aside. We have the SIM card ejector, some manuals, right? We have the phone itself. We'll peel this off later. So you can't actually see the design yet, you should see it later. We have got a OPPO charger, and this is a 65 watt, I think. Yeah, 65 watt charger, and we've got the cable. So this is the cable, USB-C, right? And surprisingly, there's no color. You know how usually there's like orange, purple, blah blah blah. This is just pure white. And if you look at the bottom of the box, yeah, sure. There's also an earphone, and now this earphone is a USB-C. It uses a USB-C cable. This phone obviously doesn't have an audio jack, headphone jack. Alright, so now the main star of the show, the OPPO Find X3 Pro. We're going to be peeling it off. Ta-da! So this is the blue variant, and we're gonna slap on the phone case to see how it looks like, because it's... I think it looks better without its phone case, maybe because this blue is a bit dull, and this whole thing is just weird, especially with the phone case on. But once you take it off, it's actually not as creepy as I thought it looked when I saw it on online. It has this it's like a no sharp edges. So this is made with a single piece of glass, and they call this a fluid curve design. That is why it goes this way, you know, like it's just smooth because it's one piece of glass. So before we move on to the display, I just like to add that this blue is using a dual tone anti-glare frost matte material. So obviously it's very matte and you don't really get fingerprints on top at all. So this is something that I kind of like. So moving on to the display, we are looking at a curved screen. It's a 6.7-inch display that pushes Quad HD Plus resolution. It supports HDR10 Plus and also has a full path 10-bit color management system. So supposedly the color accuracy is, you know. Other than that, you get the USB-C charging port. There is a built-in dual stereo speaker that supports Dolby Atmos. And you also have the SIM card tray right here, but there is no micro SD slot. Also, like what many flagship phones are doing these days, this phone supports up to 120Hz refresh rate, and you can pick between standard, which goes up to 60Hz, that's to conserve battery, or you can go for high, which goes up to 120Hz. Now, as for its internal specs, of course this is a flagship device, and it is also one of the earliest few flagships that comes with Snapdragon 888 chip in Malaysia. And this phone itself has 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, but of course there are other variants too. So the Find X3 Pro also has a 4500 mAh battery that supports 65W Super VOOC 2.0, 30W Air VOOC, so that lets you wirelessly charge this phone up to 100% in 80 minutes, and it also supports 10W reverse wireless charging. Okay, so now the cameras. Wait. Okay, so now the cameras. Before we start looking at pictures, you should know that there is two 50 megapixel lenses. So there's a main lens that's 50 megapixel, and then there's also another ultra wide lens that's 50 megapixel. There's a 13 megapixel telephoto lens, and you also get this 3 megapixel micro lens. So first things first is, of course, it's normal photos. Now you can see the details are really good, and I think they did really well with the exposure management. This time nothing is overexposed. The picture actually looked pretty nice, okay? It's just I find the colors a bit intense. This is with auto HDR but without the AI mode turned on. Now the thing with this 50 megapixel dual lenses is that even with ultra wide lens, you're getting the same quality, so that's really amazing, and the distortion is almost non-existent. But when we're looking at the telephoto lens, which supports up to 20 times zoom, you can see that the color accuracy drops a lot. It becomes washed out, so it's not as appealing as both the wide and ultra wide shots. Now, what is the most amazing thing to me right now is actually the 3 megapixel micro lens, because you can see so much details. It's like a freaking microscope. So you can put it on your skin and you can actually see the top layer, epidermis, like the lines and stuff. And if you put it on your shirt like this, right, you can actually, can you just look at this? You can see the thread, like zoom in on the thread. So this is like, this is more exciting than everything else. This is bulu. So it's a toy fur, and it's like freaking zoom in, and these are all the separate strands. It's just really cool. I really like this feature. Now moving on to the portrait shots, both front and rear cameras, they are almost the same. But I feel when you're using the rear camera, the cropping is a bit not as good, and it's not very natural, especially if you max it out. You get really harsh edges. If you're using the front camera, it looks slightly more natural. It's softer around the edges, even though the cropping isn't as accurate either. Selfies, of course, work fine. You're getting the same beauty enhancement, portrait beautification thingy that you've seen on the Reno 5. Also, this phone probably has all the Reno 5 features like the AI highlight video and ultra steady, yeah, so on. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the OPPO Find X3 Pro. I think the most exciting feature of this phone is its camera, so I'm pretty excited to test them out, especially that micro lens. I'm just gonna keep spamming on different stuff. At the time of recording, we don't know its price yet, but we will be sure to link it in the description box down below. There will be two colors. This is the blue one. There's also another one called ceramic black, I think, or just black. I'm not sure. But yeah, so this video will be posted after the launch, so you'll get the full details soon. That's it for our video today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want us to test out anything, especially the micro lens, please let us know in the comment section down below. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to our channel KLGadgetTV, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!